Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad you could join me. Today we're making chicken sauce piquant, and it is good. Check it out. So let's start with some of the ingredients that we're going to need. This right here is the Cajun Trinity. 1 3/4 cup of celery, 1 3/4 cup of onions, and 1 3/4 cup of bell pepper. I actually didn't have quite enough bell pepper, so this is going to be about 1 1/3 cup. The rest are 1 3/4. 1 3/4 cup of tomatoes, 4 cups of chicken stock, seasoning blend, a special seasoning blend I'm going to add into the description of the video, and also a link right here. 2 tablespoons of garlic, 3 tablespoons of jalapeno peppers, 1 1/3 cup of tomato sauce, 1 cup of flour. What we're going to do is we're going to add 1 tablespoon of the seasoning blend into the flour. Let's get started. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off, like I said earlier, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of the seasoning. We're going to mix it in the flour like that. All right, so now we got it covered. Let's shake it around some. Just want to get it mixed in there real good. All right. There you go. I'll take a look at it. All right. All right, now we're going to take the rest of the seasoning blend we have. We're going to sprinkle it all over the chicken. A good stir. You want to get that chicken nice and coated. That's definitely some Cajun seasoning right here. Alright, once we got it mixed in good, you want to make sure it's evenly coated. Next thing we're going to do is going to heat up. Let's turn that stove to about medium high. We'll get about 1/4 inch of cooking oil on the bottom of this pan. Like I said, about 1/4 inch on the bottom of the pan. You want to get that up to about 350 degrees. We're going to test it with a little flour. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing here, and we're going to do it to all of them. So chicken. We have the drumstick, for instance. We're going to dredge it in the flour. Let it get covered in the flour. Shake it off. Covered good. Shake it off and put it aside. And we're going to do all of them like this. Alright, now we're going to test it. We'll add a little bit of flour. Alright, that's pretty much good. Alright, so this is what all of our battered chicken looks like. We're going to add a little bit at a time. Let's get that down. We're going to let that fry. We don't want to crowd it. That's about as much as we're going to be able to fit right now. What we're doing with this, though, we're going to cook this for about 5 to 8 minutes per side. Then we're going to flip and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so it's getting pretty close to 5 minutes. 5 to 8 minutes. You look it, you flip it over. Oh man. Oh yeah. That's about what you're looking for right there. Brown, yummy. Smells like fried chicken. Alright. Leave that. About another 5 to 8 minutes. Alright, so it's loud in here, but now we're going to take out the chicken. Oh, look at that. Pretty beautiful brown color. Woo-hoo. Man. Getting a little hot. We're going to lower it. There you go. That's what the chicken looks like. We're going to come back whenever this is done. Alright, so now that I've got all the chicken out, What we're going to do is we're going to take, and I like to get me a glass. Make sure you have glass. If you pour it in plastic, it will melt. You want to drain all of it. Leave as much sediment as you can in the bottom of the pan. Yeah, leave all of it if you can. And you want to add back just a half a cup. This, for me, this is about a half a cup. So we're going to add that back. But if you use a bigger pan, it's going to be more than a half a cup for you. So I was just demonstrating that. Put this aside. Make sure all that's drained. Now we're going to heat it up to high heat. Woohoo! We want to throw in the onions we chopped. Oh yeah, this is that. The celery. And the bell peppers. All the Trinity. Alright, now we want to stir it. You really want to scrape the bottom. You want to make sure you get all the little pieces off the bottom. And you want to cook this down until all the vegetables get soft, translucent. Oh man. Just look at the color. The way the onions, bell peppers, and celery look. Man, the color really pops. I say it every time. Every single video I say it. But I love the way onions, bell peppers, and celery smells. While they're cooking, oh man, this is coming along nice. And we didn't, growing up, we didn't cook a whole lot of sauce picants. We cooked more rice and gravy. Well, sauce piquant is a gravy. But sometimes we would cook like turtle sauce piquant. It's hard to get my hands on a turtle to make some sauce piquant right now, especially living in Texas. I guess you could probably find it, I don't know, wherever. Chicken sauce piquant, this is real similar to rabbit sauce piquant. We used to raise rabbits when I was younger, so, we had the rabbits. Ain't nothing better than that. Whew. You can tell these, with it on high, again, when you cook on high, make sure you got a cast iron skillet or some other heavy bottom pot. Any thin bottom pan, you're going to burn it. You're going to burn whatever's in it. And you're going to warp the bottom of the pan. These cast iron pans, they can handle it. The onions are starting to get translucent. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. Oh yeah. Oh man. The jalapenos. Whew. Piquant, or sauce piquant. Piquant means hot. That little sting in the back of your tongue, and the garlic. The back of your mouth after you eat it, that hotness, that kick. And hopefully that jalapenos are going to give it that kick. Also the cayenne pepper. And we're going to have a little special treat at the end. We're going to add 3 tablespoons. Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot. No, not that much. 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of Tabasco sauce. Once we get it ready to take off the heat. We're going to let it sit in here for about 3 minutes. Yeah, so just you want to stir this a couple of times during the 2 or 3 minute process. I'll come back whenever we're ready to do the next thing, which is going to be adding the tomato sauce. Oof. Man, it smells good. Alright, we got about a minute left. I just wanted to show you guys. Look how pretty this is getting. It's really letting go all of its juices too. Now what we're going to do, we're going to drop this down to about medium-high heat just for a minute. Now we're going to add the 1 1/3 of tomato sauce. That's really going to cool it down. It should stop boiling for a little while. Pan was hot. That just goes to show you how much residual heat these pans hold on to even after you add stuff in them. They got a lot of heat and a lot of energy to disperse. As you can tell, they're already boiling. So we want to lower it to a simmer. Once you get it mixed, start your timer for about 5 minutes. That looks like it's about as mixed as it's going to get. Alright, let's lower it even more because that's still hot. 5 minutes. Alright, so now it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to add the Tabasco sauce that I mentioned earlier. 5 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons. I'm going to add that. We're going to remove it from heat. Let's give it a stir. I mean, Jesus Christ. Words cannot explain how good this smells. Like, they can't even come close. Jeez. Oh, man. Whew. Just try it. Try my recipe out. Let me know how you like it. Now we're getting toward the end of the process. This is easy. So we want to kick the heat back up to high. 4 cups of chicken stock, or 32 ounces. This is fat-free, low sodium, or 4 cups. That's what you need to add in here. I got jasmine rice going. I know you guys like to cook with medium grain down in South Louisiana. If you ever tried jasmine rice, or you never tried jasmine rice, you owe it to yourself. Jasmine rice, fantastic. To me, it's the best rice to have. Basmati's good for Indian type cuisines. Jasmine, hands down the best. Alright, so we want to get the chicken stock and the chicken pieces that we set aside earlier. We want to add that, and we want to bring it to a boil and get all the goodness in there. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, once it starts simmering like this, we want to reduce the heat to about medium. We'll cover it back. We're going to wait about 5 minutes. Now that this has been boiling for 5 minutes, we're going to add half of this tomato mixture and cook it for about 5 minutes. A little bit more. That's about half. We're going to cover it and simmer it for 5 minutes. You can tell it's already bringing a beautiful tomato color to this gravy. All right, so let's get it back up to a simmer. Gotta let it cook out a little bit. So I don't cover it all the way. I just cover it. I'm gonna let some of the moisture out. All right, once you get it back up to a simmer, let it simmer for about 5 minutes. And we're gonna add the second half. Be right back. All right, so here we are 5 minutes later. Give that a good stir. Oh, man. But I can't even. I just gotta stop saying that. It's just. Something else. All right, so it's been 5 minutes. Now we're gonna add the remainder of the vegetables and the tomato mixture. Now we got that all added. We're going to stir it in, get it nice and combined. Contain yourself, Ryan. Contain yourself. But it's hard sometimes. Whew. All right, so we're going to cover this almost all the way again. And we're going to let this cook on a medium simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. I normally go 10 minutes. I'll see you back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes passed. Let's stir in this. I'm going to turn it off. I want to scrape the bottom. Whew. Be careful stirring it. It's going to bubble for a while. There you have it, guys. Chicken sauce piquant. I'm about to fix me some. You're going to see. Alright guys, so here it is. This is cool. Man, just look at that. Get all in close. Look. Can you smell it? I wish. Chicken cooked. Perfect. Oh man. Tomato sauce. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to let you guys go. I have a date with this chicken sauce piquant. There it is. Chicken sauce piquant. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you want to see me cook anything else, just comment below what you want me to cook, and I'll be happy to make and eat the things that you suggest. All right, see you later.